smoke. The smoke is driving everybody crazy. It got bad again. Here, you talk.
I'm not allowed to be high. Not allowed to get high. I'm gonna sneeze though. Are y'all gonna sneeze at the same time?
Get high on life. Oh, I have a nice backlit halo situation going.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Uncle Harvey just texted me.
For your address for Allie's wedding. She wants gifts. Guess what? She ain't getting one. I gotta see him. I gotta see him more times in my life.
Got her an atta-boy.
I'll send you a card. It'll be empty. Card it is.
A pro tip.
Oh, I got you a good gift.
What is more valuable than wisdom?
Nothing? Money?
Let me count the ways.
Anyways.
Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
It is.
Count the ways I love thee.
Do you want to recap your engagement party that happened 2 days ago?
It was slitty. 2 days ago. It was, the snacks were just so good. That's all I know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Bacon jalapeno poppers?
Keto boys. No. It was great. It was so warm.
Aussie bites.
Can't believe it was 80 degrees this weekend.
That's crazy. Oh, we're gonna get smoked out.
Was it smoky today?
It was crazy smoky today. It was probably like one of the smokiest days all summer, except the bad one like 2 months ago. It was weird.
I must have missed it.
We need rain, dog.
Yeah, rain is good.
Dude, your eyes. Speaking of smoke.
I know, I freaking...
If you didn't work for the unnamed A company, I would think you are going on a binge. I don't think you binged that item. Anyways, what was I going to say about your party? Oh, your gift. What about the gift I got you?
You got gifts?
Actually, Tammy picked it out, but I ordered it, so it's kind of a combo. I okayed it. If you ever get a gift from the Brownings, it's always a 2-person gift, and that is what I like about... That is one thing I like about us as a couple. There's not going to be any dad situation... Not our father, I'm just saying fathers in general. Situation. The father's just a surprise.
Oh!
I hate that.
They sign the card or whatever.
You know why I hate that? It's because it takes the smallest amount of effort for the mom to say to the dad, like, hey, this is what I got. And the dad to go,
Yeah.
That means he couldn't be bothered with that 2-second interaction. Number one, with his spouse. Right. Number two, for his children.
Yeah.
So even if it's Tammy and I, even if she has an idea for it, we'll say, or if I have the idea for it, vice versa, we'll say like, hey, do you like this? Mm-hmm. If it's going to be from us, you like this?
Yeah. I don't think it's that hard these days, especially now with like online COVID and stuff stuff. Text and just say, oh, look at this.
I know, man.
Whatever. Click the link in the bio and check this out.
Wait. I need to post our stories.
Post what?
Our recording sesh.
Did I send you that funny? It was the scene in Dumb and Dumber where they do like the dine and dash on those guys. They say that he's gonna like order them a round of beers or whatever, and he goes up to the counter and tells them that they're paying for the tab, and then they leave.
Yeah.
And then he says, "Where'd you learn that?" It's like, I don't know. I think it was in a movie. I saw, but the movie that it's from is the other guy's like movie that he did when he was younger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what's the blonde haired guy? I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
Movie, and it's like him and Ray Liotta. And
Oh, that's funny.
He's across the table from him, and he's like somehow like holding him up like a stick up or something, and he's like, "Give me your keys, give me your wallet." And then he grabs the check, and he's like, "Here, just because of this, I'll pick up the tab." Then he goes up to the counter, and then you like see him leave out the window, and then the waitress comes back to the table and gives him the check, and he goes, "Oh, the other guy said you'd take care of the tab."
Wow, little known fact. I never knew that before.
Me neither. After he just stole his wallet. I forget the name of the movie now.
So many gems. Uncut gems.
I can't think of anything. That guy's name. The blonde-haired guy.
What is that guy's name? He lives in like a motorhome in Michigan or something like that.
What?
Yeah, something like that. He's like a low-key guy now.
Yeah.
Chilling out, Max, relaxing, all cool. Shooting some b-ball outside of the school. Big Willie Style. Oh my gosh, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis did not stand up when he got his Oscar.
He got an Oscar?
That night.
Oh, Willie Style?
Yeah.
Because they're smart.
I know. They said she was like, I was surprised so many other people stood up.
I just watched her new movie on Netflix. Don't even remember what it was called. Where she's like what is it called? She's a survivor of a school shooting. And then there's like people trying to make a documentary about her, but she's also like trying to live this like Sex and the City boss bee type life and like prove that like this rich person, even though she used to be poor. And
what's that have to do with school shooting?
They're trying to do a documentary about the school shooting, and she has her side of the story, which is not the popular side of the story.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is interviewing her.
So no, some other crazy person, but okay. There's more when I saw it, and so then it was like
There's more what than you thought?
Intense.
Oh,
like emotionally intense.
Oh, did you cry?
No, never. And then
when was the last time you cried? Oh, don't say.
Time I cried. In Ice Age, when the mom gives the baby to the mammoth, and then the mammoth looks back in the river, and the mom's gone.
Oh, actually, I cried 2 days ago. You want to hear what happened?
Sure.
So all our hospital systems are down right now, as you know, because you couldn't get a doctor's appointment. Ransomware. Yeah. They finally said it was a ransomware attack, but I don't know. So
they still haven't called me back.
Bro, it's been down since the 2nd.
Well, I called them on Monday. Get out the pen and paper.
But you're a new person. They can't put you...
Right.
Yeah, they can't attack.
I'm not a new... I have a My Chart.
Oh, you do? Oh, yeah. You're just new with that doc.
Right. The giant penis doctor.
Well, do you have a My Chart through Multicare or through Franciscan? Because they're not the only people to use My Chart.
Who does Indigo?
I don't think us. I think that's Multicare.
Shoot. I don't know.
Anyways, we had to go to the hospital. So when systems are down, they have all these handwritten procedures that they have to go to so they can build stuff into the system later. So they keep track of patients.
Yeah.
Like if somebody goes to admitting and then they go to or somebody goes to ER, then they're admitted and then maybe they go into surgery, blah, blah, blah. There's a form that gets filled out every step along the way because each step is like a certain thing that needs to happen. So
my chart's now because it knows I'm in Canada somehow. Which network are you in? I was going to see if it was freaking out.
So a bunch of the finance staff went and started to put some of these charts in the database just to cut down on some of the work that will need to happen later whenever the systems are back up fully. And they haven't really explained why they're down. But so what happens is I get I have the stack of N patients, the letter N, last names, blah, 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 blah. I go to put this lady's name in, and
Michael's job provides food for his wife and children, and he'd like to keep it that way.
Right, yeah.
And I just got tears in my eyes because I was like, oh, this is somebody's parent, this is somebody's grandma, this is somebody's whatever.
Right, yeah, that's crazy.
And then I was joking with my coworker later, is like, I think I need to stick to numbers and not to medicine because it was like definitely too real for me.
That's crazy. I probably got emotional at some TV show or something.
The Mariners? Oh.
Yeah, it's probably when the Mariners lost. When do they play again, Nick? Tomorrow?
I don't know. Sunday? I don't know the date of it. Sorry.
I'm a fake.
Me too. Sorry, all you faithful listeners. I think.
Are you faithful listeners who?
Wait, why did it sound like there was concert music playing? You didn't hear that?
No.
You didn't hear a violin going? Oh, maybe it was my phone?
I don't know. I don't.
Oh, I had volume on my phone. But I wasn't on anything. I was on the tit preview page. Tit Explorer.
Titstagram. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, sorry to anyone whose
Mariners
sports team defines their personality.
It's not, yeah. I think I might have said this last time. It's not the people that get so hyped that bothers me. It's the people who get sad over sports teams. It's like, come on, dog. Oh, I need to share my sports story. I never shared it.
From your closing game, your clinch?
I was at the clinch game.
It's funny, I was at the pre-clinch game.
Oh, yeah. How'd that happen? Somebody just invited you?
Yeah, Lauren's sister was like, game tonight.
Well, mine was like, I had bought these Costco tickets. Like, I had bought Costco tickets like back at the beginning of the season. And I was like, oh, dang, I still have these. So that was the middle of August. And I guess they were doing pretty hot then. So I did sort of try to feel like, hey, when could the playoff thing be happening? So I was trying to think like, oh, they'll probably cool off a little bit, which they did. But I never imagined it would be such an epic game and the game where they clinch and everything like that.
You already had that day.
But so in August, I picked tickets at random. Yeah.
Day.
Yeah. I tried to figure it out. I selected them.
Yeah.
And we had those seats in left field. And
I like that spot.
Yeah. And so anyways, what happened is because you're on the left field line, you know, the game is over on your right. But Matt was on my left. Sorry, Matt. So I ended up talking to the guy on my right, probably just as much or more during the game, at least, as Matt or than Matt. And so this guy, and so there's a guy on my right. Shout out Justin, wherever you are. And his wife was on the other side. And I don't know if she was just buzzed or just excited or whatever, but she was they were both really big fans, but she was talking to him the whole time. So she was facing me and just going on about this and that or whatever. So it was, and I'm facing her because I'm facing right. So it's like impossible for me not to join in their conversation. Plus, this guy is keeping score. He's got his little score card thing, you know? And so if I missed something, or we could kind of review, or he would ask me if I saw something. So we just ended up chatting a little bit, blah, blah, blah.
Good, this, when they do the plays, it's like a 4-3-1 to to whatever, and I don't know.
And the thing I like about going to a game is if everybody starts getting friendly around you, and you don't have like a bad apple, that will ruin it.
Yeah.
But I like when everybody gets friendly, gets a little chatty. If you've got like an opposing fan who's funny in there, that like takes the cake. Yeah. Because then the
baseball is often.
Yeah. I like when everybody like boos them, or if they're winning, then they're just like they're getting hype in everybody's faces.
I loved going to the weekend opener, not the original opening day, but that weekend against Houston, and they're all just screaming at like Altuve and just like saying the worst things to him. It was the best.
So anyway, if you are a Mariners fan or not, what happened? 1-1 game up until the 9th inning. Well, 7th, everybody's getting intense. 8th, more intense. 9th, every pitch is just edge of your seat. Are they going to score? Good. We got it out of the top half. Bottom half of this is like, we have to score, else this is going to extras. And it's like, we already sat here. It's like, this is the chance to do it. Ah! Yeah. Everybody's freaking out. Then it gets down to the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs. It's a full count. And I think he fouls an additional ball off. But anyways, big dumper. He hits a home run. Place goes crazy. Wow. And again, I'm loving it. And everybody's like high-fiving each other. Strangers. Not everybody's hugging, but people are just going crazy. They're screaming in each other's faces. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. High-fiving. Ah. And Justin, big guy next to me. Now, let's say maybe 5'11". He's 40. Big, kind of like bushy beard right here. Bald head and beard.
Yes.
So sexy.
Wish
I could do it. I can't. And bald-headed beard, and he's kind of got a gray beard. It's kind of like straight gray, whatever, like slate gray. It was so cool looking.
Like all of it's just gray.
Yeah, and it's like almost a solid color of gray.
Not like a salt and pepper.
Well, he did have some salt and pepper in it, but like the base of it wasn't salt and peppery. It was like, it was crazy. And so, anyways, he, as the home run gets hit, starts crying.
Oh, really?
He's so happy. That's awesome. He hugs his wife for like 2 seconds, and then he turns and he hugs me for like 10 seconds. And so, hilarious. But not only are we embraced like this, so we're standing, hugging, and our genitals are touching.
Yeah.
And we're not just hugging, but he like literally buried his face in my neck crying.
He's like, I'm so happy.
He's like, ooh. So then what happens is everybody's still high-fiving because everybody else is not crying. They're doing other things like screaming and smiling and high-fiving. So then with my left hand or my right hand, I'm embracing, and he's on the right side of my neck. With my left hand, I'm still facing like his wife. So we go to high five, but then she grabs my hand like in one of those like celebration grab hand high fives. Ah. Yeah. So for like a second, I'm holding this guy I didn't know 3 hours before, whose whiskers are scratching my neck. And I'm like holding his wife's hand, kind of like, as the crowds are swaying around us. Oh my gosh. Dude, it was an upside down pineapple moment for sure.
Hilarious. That's like my favorite thing when anyone has a pineapple on their shirt or anything. like babe, look.
Oh, you guys say babe?
It's funny. Yeah, our game was good too. It went to it was like tied, or we were ahead by like 4, and then it was tied it up in like the 7th or 8th, and then it went to extra innings. We ended up winning. That was a good one too.
Dude, it was so good. Hey, do you
Yeah,
know?
but I like that club seat level.
Yeah, it's the club level. It's 200. It's down where you got to have the ticket to get in the little area that's got the window. It's the restaurants are windowed off.
Yeah, and there's shorter lines. And
got my garlic fries. I think
you got the fries.
I think I was more excited for the garlic fries in the game, to be TBH.
I've never been into the garlic fries.
Give it to me, baby.
Never been to that garlic fries. That right there. The
Oh, you're glitching. You're stitching.
Ballard Pizza Co.
You know what we should do? We should tease next week. So Will's in Canada, and then next week I'll be in Tennessee, and so we are gonna have to do. So we're gonna. Did you say bruh?
And we're just on the road.
Oh, I thought you went bruh.
Yeah, you say that all the time.
So we're gonna do abbreviated episode this time and next time, because like I said, Will has red eyes. You already heard him yelling a couple times. They are red, but you are wearing a red shirt.
I did wake up at 4:30. I remember.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I just want to tease. Next week, I got some jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And Will, you're gonna say these are some of my best.
Probably.
All right. Do you have any message for the people?
I'll say right now. These are some of my best.
So, next, by the time you're listening to this, Michael is in Collierville, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, it could be flying because it comes out Monday morning.
I know.
Actually, I could be home.
My flight is at 5:30 a.m. Not be at the airport at 5:30. The flight leaves at...
Wow. That's pretty early.
Not excited for that.
Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, tune in next week. Is there anything else you want to say for this week?
Yeah, I was going to talk about Jeffrey Dahmer.
Dang it. Jeffrey Dahmer gets pushed for 3 weeks, I think, now. Next week.
Okay.
Next week, jokes and Dahmer. Dahmer and laughs. Oh, I almost hung up on you. I don't need to hang up. I need to stop the other thing.
On the computer or the phone?
Yeah, I just need to stop the audio recording. Okay. Any last words?
I would say wrestling.